Everyone knows that there's lots to do in Las Vegas if you're an adult or you're inside, but what if you're a kid or a kid at heart, or you just want to get outside? I got the perfect place for you, the Red Rock Conservation Area and the Children's Discovery Trail. 17 miles west of the Strip and a world away from civilization lies one of Nevada's most magnificent sights. Red Rock Canyon is the perfect setting to enjoy the Mojave Desert on foot. Kate, hi.
Hey, John.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you today.
This is Kate Sorum. She is a park ranger here at the conservation area. Kate has been a ranger here for the past 18 years. What is it you like about this trail?
This particular trail is what I call a potpourri trail. It has a little bit of everything on it that you could ask for. It's got birds, bugs, flowers, flora, fauna, geology, cultural history. It's just got a little bit of everything Red Rock has. It's a great trail for kids. It's just under about a mile round trip.
Oh, this is just a great way to get outside and just enjoy yourself for an afternoon, isn't it?
It is.
Along the trail, 9 signposts mark this journey into nature. Each sign has a detailed description flagged on the brochures from the visitor center. Give me just an overview of the conservation area, Red Rock, because it's beautiful. It's one of the most spectacular places, I think, in the country.
It is. It's what we call a jewel for the Bureau of Land Management. It is just under 200,000 acres. The core area, which is what we're in now along our scenic drive, this last year broke over 2 million people visiting. We are open every single day of the year, including Christmas and Thanksgiving. Although we do have shortened hours on those days, we're open all the time.
You've been at this job a long time. What do you like about it?
What's not to like? I get to come out, I get to take hikes, I get to identify plants and animals for people who are unaware, I get to meet people from all over the world. I get to teach kids and help the new generation understand and have an appreciation for the area, because they will grow up to be the protectors.
Okay, Kate, I'm guessing there's a story here. Where are we?
So we are standing in a wash, or as the kids will put it, it looks like a dry riverbed. So basically what it is, it's from the water from the higher up elevations after it rains and various snowmelt could potentially come down here. This is an area where you could potentially get a lot of water, so most of your flooding that could occur, and people don't think it's been full, and it has. I've seen it full. It's quite an amazing sight. So a lot of the rocks, if you look around, we've got the La Madre Mountains, which is limestone, so that's kind of our old geology, in the back and in the middle there, covered in nice white snow. And then on either side of us, we have our sandstone bluffs of the Calicos. And then if you look down here on the ground, again, we have large sandstone boulders that are a beige in color, some are in red, and some of this limestone. So the limestone comes from that upper elevation. So limestone is older than the sandstone. So as I described the kids, we are an upside down Oreo cookie. So we have the gray in the back of the limestone and the gray on the bottom. So those would be your cookie crusts on either end. And in the middle is your creamy filling of sandstone. So an upside down Oreo cookie.
I want to get some snacks. Red Rock Canyon was hundreds of millions of years in the making. The red cliffs of Aztec sandstone were colored by exposed iron oxide.
So here to my left, we have what's called the scrub oak, Quercus turbinella, and it does get little bitty acorns on it. There's a couple of caps, so it's a good food source for a lot of the little animals in the area. And then here to the right is what we call manzanita, Arctostaphylos patula. And you'll notice the leaves are kind of leathery feeling and they're thick, so that's an adaptation to help it prevent transpiration so much. And then it also has an interesting adaptation as far as the leaves go. They will follow the direction of the sun, because plants want to keep in the desert, they want to keep as much moisture as possible and not evaporate or transpirate that. So the margins of the leaves will look at the sun and they'll turn as the sun turns. So,
oh, that's fascinating.
So if it wants to warm up, it'll lay a little flatter. If it wants to less water, it'll be more on the margins.
Super cool. Native vegetation of the Red Rock Conservation Area can withstand the most deplorable conditions of the Mojave Desert. The canyon teems with life all year round.
So this is an area we have that's potentially a rock shelter from when Native peoples were here. It protects you from the wind and the rain coming in, protects you from the breezes that are coming through. It's also an area that, when you look, you can find the dark spots. That's where the fires would be for cooking and so forth. There are pictographs rather here in the corner. Got hatch marks and what looks like 3 fingers. The kids think it's somebody with a mohawk holding up the number 3.
So it's not a petroglyph, it's a...
Pictograph. So pictographs are painted in comparison to a petroglyph, which would be pecked into the rock.
Any idea what it's saying and how old it is?
We do not know what it says. They're all very cryptic. And as far as time and years, they could be anywhere from hundreds to thousands of years old. So 2,000, 8,000, kind of varies throughout the areas in the canyon.
The canyon was once home to the Kawazu people and an essential trade route for Native Americans. During the 1800s, pioneers also used Red Rock Canyon as a landmark on their journey west. How many miles of trails in the conservation area?
We have 19 approved trails and about 100 miles.
Good, so you and I can do this again on another trail?
Yes,
All
meet you
right.
here tomorrow.
I'm coming back. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate it.
coming out.
The path is called the Children's Discovery Trail, but it unfolds knowledge and adventure for all ages. I was thinking, I'm outdoors a lot, but there's sometimes I don't want anything too intense. I just want to get outside, have a nice peaceful walk, and clear my head. And if you've ever felt that way, then this is the spot for you. And that's the great thing about the state of Nevada. You get outdoors, and there's always something for everyone.